How to be confident. Confidence is a very tricky little thing. Feeling good about yourself is so easy to put at the will of others when it should only be up to you. The good news is that you're driving this self-assurance train and it's ready to depart from the station. Appearing confident. 1. Look the part. If you know that you look like a confident, capable person, eventually you'll start to feel like a winner. 2. You should dress how you feel best, not what you think confident is. Try these tricks. Devote a little time each day to personal hygiene and making sure you're presenting yourself well. Shower daily, brush and floss your teeth, and groom your skin and hair. Dress for confidence. You don't have to buy a whole new wardrobe to feel better in your clothes. Be careful not to base your confidence on your outside appearance. Practice wearing clothes that make you feel unconfident for a whole day and try feeling confidence without basing it on appearance. 2. Perfect your posture. How you carry yourself communicates a lot to other people, so make sure you're telling them that you're confident and in charge. Keep your shoulders back, your spine straight, and your chin high. Walk with purpose instead of dragging your feet, and sit up straight. When you look like a confident person on the outside, you'll be approached as one by the world around you. 3. Smile. Keep your grin in easy reach. You'd be surprised how even the smallest of smiles can disarm many a social situation and make everyone feel more comfortable. In fact, research shows that smiling reduces stress hormones in the brain. Can you imagine approaching someone who's scowling? No, thank you. If you're worried your smile is fake, keep it small. A fake smile can be spotted from a mile away. On the other hand, if you're genuinely happy to see them, or just happy for the chance to practice your new confidence skills, flash those pearly white teeth. 4. Make eye contact. It's a subtle change, but it can work wonders on how other people perceive you. Don't be afraid to meet the gaze of someone else. It shows not only that you are a person worthy of communicating with, but it tells them you respect them, acknowledge their presence, and are interested in the conversation. You wouldn't want to be rude or disrespectful. Our eyes are uniquely human. They are windows to the soul, if you will, and showcase our attention and feelings. 5. Have approachable body language. If you see a person huddled in the corner pretending to play games on their mobile phone, are you really going to come up and say hello? Probably not. If you want others to approach you, make sure you're approachable. Keep your body open. If you have your arms and legs crossed, you're telling the world that you're not interested in welcoming them in. Same goes for your face and hands. If it's clear you're preoccupied with something else, people will take the hint. Don't be too self-conscious about your body language. When you start feeling confidence, you'll naturally start to improve your posture. 6. Hold your gaze. Now that you've got the eye contact thing down, it's time to put it into practice. Did you know that other people are just as shy about eye contact as you are? Try this out. Make eye contact with someone and see who lasts longer. Do they avert their gaze before you? See? They're uncomfortable too. Isn't advocating staring someone down? Staring intensely at someone until they feel your gaze and shrink accordingly due to palpable awkwardness is not the goal. The goal is, however, to recognize that other people are just as nervous about you looking at them as you are about them looking at you. If you get caught, just smile. You're off the hook. Thinking confidently. 1. Recognize your talents and good qualities and write them down. No matter how down you feel, try to pat yourself on the back a little and remember the things you excel at. Focusing on your better attributes will distract you from perceived flaws and boost your sense of worth. Think of your good qualities in looks, friendships, talents, and most of all, personality. 2. Think of the obstacles that stand in the way of your confidence. Take a piece of paper and write all the things that you think are keeping you from becoming confident, e.g., bad grades, introversion, not many friends, etc. Now ask yourself this: is that valid or logical? Or are these just assumptions on my part? The answers are no and yes, respectively. How in the world does it make sense that one thing determines your self-worth? It doesn't. 3. Remember that everyone struggles with confidence. Some people are good at hiding it, but nearly every person has struggled with his or her self-confidence at one point. You're not alone. And if you can think of someone who's confident, odds are there's a situation they're not confident in. Confidence is rarely universal. Stop comparing yourself with everyone else. Not everything is a competition, and viewing life that way will wear you out. You don't have to be the smartest, prettiest, most popular person in order to be happy. 4. See confidence as a process, not a singular achievement. Having confidence isn't a finish line you cross once, and the process won't always move forward. There will be days when you feel like you're starting from square one. Take a deep breath, remember the self-confidence hurdles you've already cleared, and resolve to keep going. In the toughest of times, it is good to make it your duty to pat yourself on the back even if you didn't do anything. 5. Remember you were born with it. When you popped out of your mother's womb, you didn't really care who heard you crying or how soft your head was. You just were. It was society that pointed a finger at you and made you feel as if you had to measure up. It was learned. You know what they say about learned things? They can be unlearned. Tap into that confidence that you were born with. It's there, it's just buried under years of exposure to praise, threats, and perceived judgments. 6. Get out of your head. A lack of confidence has nothing to do with the external world, so you have to get out of your head. If you catch yourself having an inner dialogue, just stop. The world is swirling around you, swirl with it. The only moment that exists is now. Don't you want to be a part of it? Practicing confidence. 1. Embrace your interests. If there's a sport or hobby you've always wanted to be good at, now's the time. Improving your skills will reinforce that you are talented, and subsequently boost your confidence. Learn a musical instrument or a foreign language, take up an art form like painting, start building projects, whatever it is that catches your interest. 2. Talk to strangers. Straight up, confidence is more than just a state of mind, it's habit. That's all humans really are. So in order to be confident, you've gotta do confident things. One of those is making conversation with strangers. It's intimidating at first, but with each time you'll be more and more unfazed. 3. Don't over-apologize. Being able to say you're sorry is a good trait. However, be careful to say it only when necessary. Apologizing when you've slighted or inconvenienced someone is polite. Apologizing when you haven't done anything wrong, though, can make you feel subordinate and like you should be sorry. Before it slips out of your mouth, take a second to make sure this is a situation that actually needs an apology from you. 4. Accept compliments gracefully. Don't just roll your eyes and shrug it off, own it. You deserved it. Make eye contact, smile, and say thank you. Being nice about it when someone else wants to compliment you doesn't compromise your humility, it shows that you're polite and have a secure sense of self-worth. 5. Build your confidence by helping others. Take time to pay someone else a compliment, or do an unannounced good deed. You'll brighten their day, and you'll feel better about yourself. When you become a source for positivity, others will seek to be around you, bolstering the good vibes. 6. Drop those who bring you down. It's hard to be confident in a group of people that you feel are constantly judging you. You could naturally be the most extroverted, loud, self-assured person, but with these people, you turn into a puppy dog that hasn't been cared for well enough. Those people need to be dropped like a bad habit. And now. 7. Slow down. A lot of people don't do crowds. Even more people don't do public speaking. If you find yourself in one of these arenas, it's important to slow down. When we're nervous, we tend to speed up just to get everything over with. Don't do that. It's clue 1 that you're nervous. And you're cueing yourself that you're nervous too. 8. Expect success. A lot of life is a self-fulfilling prophecy. When we think we'll fail, we don't really try as hard. When we think we're not good enough, we often act not good enough. If you expect success, you may just draw it out. Pessimism can actually undermine your abilities. 9. Take risks. Sometimes the only way out is through. In order to get good at life, you've gotta encounter